Welcome to Raw Take, everyone, the lifeline to your unfiltered media experience. I'm your host, Gian Thomas, and before we get into the show today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Also, you can find us anywhere where you can listen to podcasts. So, West Virginia Representative Joe Manchin has come out and said that he's not going to vote for the People's Act and that he's also going to vote against the filibuster. These comments came over the weekend. He had an interview, and this is not surprising to any progressive, to really anyone who follows politics, because Joe Manchin is a Republican, and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and he is constantly voted down bills, voted down progressive bills, and just get the most watered down Republican policies. And that's the only thing that he tries to fight for. And Democrats need to understand, and progressives already know, but Democrats need to understand, especially moderate Democrats, have to understand that with Joe Manchin in office, that we are not going to get the policy that we're trying to fight for. It's just asinine how he would go against the party and say he's looking for bipartisanship. You're looking for bipartisanship when Mitch McConnell came out and said that his agenda is to not let anything get passed through the Senate. He does not want Joe Biden's agenda passed at all. He wants nothing from his agenda. So you're looking for bipartisanship, and these people are saying that they're not even going to meet you at the table. I mean, that's weak. That is so weak. I just don't understand how are we putting ourselves in these predicaments. I mean, and that's how it looks like kabuki theater. So the Democrats can propose something great, and it can change the lives of people, change the lives of the American people. And Mitch McConnell will be like, no, I'm not voting for that. I don't want that legislation. Mitch McConnell wants you to eat dirt and die. That's basically what he wants. It's just, I mean, it was literally watching our system crumble right in front of us. And Joe Manchin is he's not gonna try and do anything, because this is what he ultimately believes. He is a Republican. And another fact that comes to this is the Koch brother was heavily throwing money in ads, getting Joe Manchin not to vote for the People's Act. So once again, money in politics is influencing how our politics is structured. It's always, at the end of the day, that is the reason why our democracy does not work. And it will not work for the working class, because we do not have the resources that the 1% have. We just do not. We do not have the dollars that they have. And so they will constantly put money into the system, have these campaign ads, and we will not be able to get anything done. Anything done. Especially with people like Joe Manchin. I mean, there was a candidate who ran a couple of years ago, Paula Jean Swearinger, who was the candidate to get. And now, I mean, more than ever, a spotlight needs to be on her, because her or someone like her or any progressive in West Virginia that's fighting for the American people and that's fighting for the Virginia people. I mean, he talks about this bill being a partisan bill for the Democrats, but if you look at some of the things that's in this bill, the people of West Virginia want it. I mean, it's expanding voter rights. I mean, who wouldn't want to expand voter rights? It's crazy, because everybody knows for the For the People Act, or H.R.1 or SB1, it bans partisan gerrymandering. It standardizes voters' registration and early voting. It strengthens voting by mail, and it safeguards against improper voting rolls. It also it also matches small campaign donations, which is big, and it helps the little candidate who has to face this giant corporate system of money. And this is just what they're doing is taking away from the people. That's all they're doing is taking away from the people. And then you have people. I'm about to show y'all an article because in researching this, I saw this article, and this article made me literally scream. I mean, it was sickening. And let's take a quick look at it. Biden needs Biden needs Joe Manchin. Democrats need to understand the senator, not attack him. This man is helping deny voters' rights. This man is not only is he denying voter rights, he's denying Joe Biden's agenda that he's trying to get passed. And we don't need to attack him. We need to understand him. Understand the man who's abusing you. Yeah, that works. Understand the abusive relationship that we have with Joe Manchin. That is complete backwards. I mean, why? What is there to understand? Understand that he's taking big money donations from the Koch brothers that don't want him to vote, that don't want him to vote for this. That he's a Republican in cheap clothing. I mean, these are the things that we already understand. This is clear as day. We can see this. We can see this man for who he is and what he's doing and how he's not helping the constituents of West Virginia or the country. Because at the end of the day, it almost all landed on him. And he said no. And he kicked the ball saying that he was looking for bipartisanship when Mitch McConnell said that there was going to be no bipartisanship, that he was going to kick down everything that Joe Biden tried to get passed. Now, we need to get some new people in office. That's what we have to do. We have to organize. We have to find candidates like Paula Jean Swearinger, and we got to find some progressive candidates to fight for the people of West Virginia and not hold them down and not hold Black people in West Virginia, because we know that in all of these states that they are attacking voter rights, and we all know that these voter rights they attack Black and brown communities especially. So we cannot. We can, it's asinine that this man is still in office, and because people are politically aware and people can see that this isn't the first time Joe Manchin has done this. He's done this several times. He always sides with the Republicans. And you got this lady. Who's this person? Who's this person who wrote this article? Who wrote this trash? You got a Lauren Harper who wrote this trash saying we need to understand him. That's backwards, lady. Understand the abusive relationship you're in. Progressives also don't seem to understand what's at stake with a all or nothing approach on the issue. In this case, requiring we are at dire straits in our country. It is all or nothing. It is really. How much further are we going to let the country just go down the drain and just act like nothing's wrong? I just, and for this lady to write this article, man, that's just horrible. The article is trash. Just want us to water down the policies until it's really nothing. We have got to get this man out of office. We have got to organize in West Virginia. We need boots on the ground. We need strong messaging. It's just, I can't believe that we have a chance. we have almost all. We have the House, we got the Senate, and we got the presidency. We got the executive office, and Joe Manchin has literally said, "No, we're not. You're not going to get anything that you want to get passed unless it's Republican led or Republican like." Trash, man. Trash. Um, I hope Paula Jean Swearinger can really come out and beat this guy and get rid of him because we don't need people like that in office. This guy is not helping us move. This guy's not helping us progress further. We need political activists and people who are on the ground, people who understand what their constituents go through to be in office. We can't have these out of touch people who've been in office for such and such years who were just getting checks from all these places in dark money, all this dark money aspect of politics, and just basically just feeding the corruption. That's all it is. It's just feeding the corruption. So guys, that's our show. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Also, you can find us anywhere where you can listen to podcasts. And y'all have a blessed day. Y'all thanks for watching, and tell us how we're doing. And yeah, man, we got to get Joe Manchin out. Have a blessed day.